What's up, guys? Multigainer20 here again. This is a requested video, so here you go. We're going to be doing maintenance on the WE SCAR gas blowback rifle. We'll tell you what you're going to need here in a second. So what you're going to need to do this basic maintenance on your gun is some sort of gun oil. Any type of oil will do fine. There's not really any specific type that I use, just any that I find. They all work fine. A couple of cotton or ear swabs. These are going to be used, you put the oil on these, and that's what I use to spread the oil throughout the gun. To clean your barrel, you're going to need a cleaning / unjamming rod that should come with the gun that you have. A brush, you can use a toothbrush or a gun cleaning brush, any will do fine, just as long as you have one, it'll do the job. And just a couple things of toilet paper to clean up the internals and whatnot. So that's what you're going to need for this, and of course also your rifle. So let's get to the cleaning. Okay, so let's get right into this video. Start with your basic takedown. Pop the pin out that holds the bottom receiver to the top. Set your lower receiver aside for now. Continue with basic takedown. Smack the stock off. Set the stock aside. Take out the recoil spring. Take out the charging handle and the bolt. The main components that we're going to focus on cleaning right now is the bolt, carrier, and the spring. Set your upper aside right now. We'll clean that in just a second. Okay, so right now, just take a good look at your bolt carrier. Depending on if it's really oily or really not oiled, I guess, that's going to decide how you're going to clean it. Right now, my bolt carrier doesn't have that much oil on it, so what we're going to do right now, we're going to take our gun oil or gun lube, squirt it onto our ear swab, just kind of saturate the whole cotton part. Okay, now that that's done, we'll just run the cotton swab over the bolt carrier, just like this on all sides. Just get a good clean coat, and you can even squirt a little lube onto the bolt carrier itself if you want to. So just make sure you get all the little bits and pieces everywhere that you can get. And once you see that most of one of the sides is covered, you can move on. So let's flip it around. Get some more lube. Let's do right here. So just basically do all the parts that are moving on metal inside of the gun when it's functioning. That's basically all you need to worry about is metal on metal, not so much the floating parts, I guess. So get your other side. Make sure the whole carrier is covered, just with a good clean coat, just like this. Okay, so once that's done, you can cover the top, and every once in a while you can change sides on your cotton swab if it's getting dirty and whatnot. That'll help. Just get the top. Same concept as the sides and the bottom of this. Okay, so that's a good clean coat right there. So your bolt carrier is done. So set that aside. Now your recoil spring isn't that much more complicated. Just sort of, just coat it just a couple of times. That'll help it not getting too tight and whatnot. Okay, so let's move on to the upper receiver. Alright, so here's your upper. What we want to do with this is basically take your brush, and right here where the lower meets the upper and connects it, just kind of brush out the old oil. Get it nice and clean. And after that, we'll continue with lubing it. Right here you don't need that much oil. So after that, take some of your toilet paper and just run it along the little ridge right there. See the oil? So that's that. Now go and take another cotton swab. Go ahead and squirt the lube on it. Okay. And right here, you just want all this brass right here, just make it nice and slippery. And try to get the insides if you can also. Okay, so that's that. You can lube right in here where the bolt carrier slides in and out the gun. You can do that. It's not a big deal, but I would recommend doing that if you want to be safe. So go ahead and do that now. You don't need a whole lot in here. The bolt will pretty much lube itself after you have a little bit in here when you're shooting the gun. So that'll help with that. You just need a little bit. Okay, so that's good. That's pretty much basic maintenance. That'll help you keep your gun running for a decent amount of time. You'll get some good time out of this gun. So now that that's all done, we can go ahead and reassemble the gun. So let's put in our bolt carrier. Slides in nice and smooth. Take our charging handle. Slide that in. Recoil spring. That's in. Put your hand. Stock. Snap that in. Okay. Now that your upper is completely done, set that aside for now. And now we have to clean your lower receiver and your trigger grouping and whatnot. So in this part of the cleaning, right here along the rammer, just brush it up just a little bit, just to make it clean, just like that. Okay, now onto the rammer and housing and all that. Again with the cotton swabs, go ahead and lube it up, and just go to town on it. So like, you can lube the rammer, you can lube the housing, the springs. This will keep it running nice and smooth for you. Okay, that's about good. Now that that's done, you can go ahead and connect it to your upper receiver. Okay, the gun is fully put back together. Now, just to be safe, do some function tests. Okay, the gun is cleaned, and you're set to go. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. I'm not a professional, I guess, at this. I've done this for a while, but I'm not the best at it. So, if you have any tips or recommendations, go ahead and comment or send me a message or anything. That would really help me out. To the YouTube user who requested this video, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helped you. I hope you enjoy your scar if you obtain one. So, thanks for watching this. Comment, rate, and subscribe. See you guys later.